Gaming world has changed, and my feelings are as complicated as a four-way love triangle. Microsoft just bought Activision for nearly $70 billion. On the one hand, I am excited. On the other hand, I am fearful, dreaded, terror and shit. And in the middle, I am like, what the fuck? This is a big day in the gaming world, since these kind of things do not happen that often. The last time this happened, it was Microsoft buying Bethesda for nearly, I think, $10 billion or $7 billion. There's a lot of good things that can come out of this, a lot of bad, and I hope we have a lot of good fucking competition. So let's talk about the good, the bad, how Sony is fucked right now, and what the future holds for us. So the good, we can finally get a fucking good card and not a fucking card every single year. And better management, no crunches, which considering the development of Halo Infinite, that is unlikely. We are going to have managers that are going to fuck up, but overall, I expect that we might get some good fucking games because Microsoft wants to build right now. It wants to make the consumers, I hate the word consumer, make us happy, and to make us happy, it is going to give us good games. And in the future, there is going to be a greedy bastard that is going to fuck everything up. We might even get rid of Battle.net. Finally, fuck that shit. And all these massive fucking IPs, day one Game Pass it. So basically, if you're broke as fuck and live in a third world country like me and can't afford fucking 70 to 60 fucking dollar games, well, I can just buy a Game Pass, which I don't because I don't have a credit card, so I just torrent them off the fucking internet. And also I don't have a good enough PC, so I can't even play. Recently, my brother was talking to me how long this generation was going to last, and that question hit me like a truck because I realized that I hadn't played a single game in a fucking generation. That is one of the perks of being a fucking broke ass bitch. And the bad of this situation is that this is a monopolistic behavior. In the beginning, monopolies do turn out to be good because monopolies want to make customers happy and make money. But when they have a stranglehold on the fucking industry, they become parasites. Just look at the internet provider in my country. We have one big, massive internet provider, and it is shitty as fuck. So monopolies are bad. Now, one of the major problem is that if one single company holds so many delicious, great IPs, we can see a lot of great things die. I mean, just look at how well EA has been handling all the things it has. Dragon Age is fucked. Mass Effect is fucked. Medal of Honor, or I think it was Medal of Honor, fucked. Battlefield is fucked. Battlefront, fuck. EA had a monopoly on Star Wars franchise, and you can see how well it did. So if Microsoft has the same fucking management and greedy fucking bastards and bureaucracy, then this is a very bad day for the fucking internet. And also, since Microsoft has pulled the gun twice by buying companies, that means other companies with big bucks. So Netflix, Amazon, Tencent, God, fuck Tencent, fuck China. These companies might just come up and start buying game companies, and that is going to be a whole mess. Imagine just 3 or 4 just major companies owning all of fucking gaming, and then you're fucking stuck. Oh god, that would give a huge resurgence to the indie scene, but still a lot of great franchises will be lost in this fucking war if the big companies start to spend their big bucks. Now, here we come to Sony, and Sony has to get its act together because Sony had a very fantastic last generation and it is still having a great this generation start. But the main problem is Sony has become ignorant, Sony has become a bully, Sony has become a fucking bitch. Now, Sony is into censorship because of its draconic censorship laws. We have lost some amazing Japanese developers and games, and god, Why can't a man fucking enjoy boobas on the fucking PlayStation? You know where I can enjoy boobas? Nintendo Switch. And Nintendo main audience is children, and they still allow boobas. Yet Sony, with its all mature, exclusive games, censored boobas. Fuck Sony, and fuck its censorship, and fuck its draconic way of excuses of think of the children and not allowing not allowing crossplay and stuff. Like, fuck you, Sony. You need to get your act together. You need to get your developers in line and stop attacking the fucking player base and your clients the way that the whole Last of Us situation happened. And you have to stop fucking mislead advertising like you did with the Last of Us shit. Like, the entire marketing was misleading. Sony really has to get its shit together if it wants to compete with Xbox, because Xbox has Daddy Microsoft behind it. I want competition like we have competition of Intel and AMD right now, not what we were getting in the past where Intel just went on to have a fucking monopoly and we were like stuck with shitty ass, low performance, same architecture design again and again and again until finally AMD fucking get it acted together and we had some fucking good competition. Because if this happens, Xbox can become Intel and Sony will be AMD, and we will have some 5 to 10 years of fuck all in gaming. Now, in my final thoughts, I'm excited because we can finally get some fucking good games. But as I said before, if Microsoft and Xbox loses its focus, and it has a couple of times and it has shown, just look at Halo Infinite's microtransaction stores and stuff, and that is shit. I mean, they should have microtransactions and I understand it, but they can still become very greedy with their policies. And just remember that Xbox was the same company that decided to do always online DRM in the first place. This is good and this is bad. I just hope that Microsoft has the sense to be reasonably greedy. Like, they go for the money, but they don't go for all the money in the world. But if they go for all of the money, then it is going to be bad. And if other companies start to buy other shit, this can end up very bad for the gaming world. For example, when Disney decided to launch Disney Plus, Daredevil and all the other superhero shows on Netflix got cancelled. And Daredevil is something that Disney is never going to be able to make. God damn, I missed Daredevil and I wanted season 4. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that was my big rant. Goodbye.